In this video, I want to share with you a real gem of a website. It's called McMaster.com, and you can see how it's spelled here, McMaster. And it's McMaster Car, and as you can see, they sell almost 500,000 different products. A lot of the products that they sell are fasteners, like we'll be talking about in this class. Now, your book does a very good job of showing the general types of fasteners that we'll be using, and that's what you'll be tested over in this class, the more general uses. But this website has basically any kind of fastener that you can imagine, and it's really interesting to me to look through the different types of fasteners, and you can see how they relate to the book. But this exercise will show you will make you look up different fasteners on the website, and what I want you to do is to download the 2D layout that McMaster Car provides, and also the 3D model. Of course, I don't want you using these models for other exercises outside of this class. It's just basically a learning exercise, and so you can learn the different types of fasteners, and you can see how the different layouts can be created, or that they created for these fasteners. So I want to do one for you, and I'll just start off on the first one. This is the same handout that you should have, or you should have one similar with part numbers. So you can actually just copy and paste the part numbers, make sure that you read all the directions, and then you can just paste it right up here in the find section of the website, and it'll actually go to the correct page. And as you can see, this particular fastener is a high-strength steel grade 8, and the full description here: grade 8 alloy steel, hex head, cap screw, zinc, yellow, 1/4 inch, 20 thread, 3/8 inch long, fully threaded. And there are so many different variations on this one type of hex head cap screw, but the one I want you to look up is actually the one that you get from the handout. But once you get there, you can click on CAD, okay, and it'll bring you to a little 2D layout. But on the right here, you can see, at least this is the way it looked. Their website currently looks. You can download different things. You can download 3D models or technical drawings. Okay, so what I want you to do for these exercises is to download the 3D PDF and the 2D PDF. Okay, so what you would do is you would just, now of course, every browser is a little bit different. This is Internet Explorer, but if I click Save under 3D PDF, of course, ask me. This is kind of like an active program, and it wants to know if I want to run Adobe inside Internet Explorer. Of course I do. Your computer may be different, and of course you're responsible for that. But if you're in the lab, it should work similarly. And if you need help, of course, just ask me for it. But I'll click Allow. Okay, and this is the 3D model. Okay, so what you want to do when you download the 3D model, of course, you can orbit around and take a look at it, but you want to save it somewhere. And I'll just save this one to my desktop. And while this is still, let me make sure something. Yeah, while this is still in the search bar here, I'll just click Find again, and it'll bring me back to this page, and I can click on CAD, and I can also download the 2D PDF, which will be basically this. So I'll click Save, and there's that same sheet. And of course we want to save that somewhere, and again I'll just save it to my desktop. And of course you'll go through every single on this particular exercise, you'll go through all these different parts, and you'll download the 2D and 3D versions, and I gave you an opportunity to pick two that you found interesting, so for this particular exercise. So just go through every one, and again I hope this will be a good learning exercise for you, and also you found a really neat website. And that concludes this video.